Hello, I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. Gonna do a comparison video, aka versus video. This is a suggestion request by Haas 304. I have other requests, suggestions about different beer battles, and I'm gonna get to them eventually. They're just kind of how this just how it kind of ends up. These cans take up a lot of room in the refrigerator, so trying to focus on getting these out. So, and these are fun. These versus videos are fun to do. I like them. So I've been doing a lot of the Hurricane high gravities, and Hurricane has ended up being, like, in my opinion, the best so far. The ones that have went up against it. King Cobra is going up against it today, which this is another one that I've enjoyed. I don't know when was the last time I had it. I can't remember. The ABV is different by a couple notches here. 8.1% on the Hurricane and 6% on the King Cobra. So it could make a little bit of a difference, because sometimes that stronger alcohol in some of these can be just a little bit, a little off-putting. But so far it hasn't really, for me, affected the Hurricane so much. So, but yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm kind of curious. They're both malt liquors. It says malt liquor on the cans, so there you go. They're both the big ones, series, or I don't know if you call them series, but just because it has 25 ounces instead of 24 ounce, I guess that's what makes it bigger. So category 5, Tornado, Hurricane, King Cobra, one of the worst type of venomous snakes, one of, not the worst, but one of. But there you go. It doesn't say, there's no information, nothing, on here. Anheuser-Busch. Anheuser-Busch owns everything. Okay, so let's start. I'm using my lettered glass for the one that so far has been the winner. Turn that off. Alexa, stop. Stop. Man, it wasn't on long enough for me to have to delete the video because of music rights and all that crap. Okay, so why'd I do that?
You said something evidently.
I don't know. Anyway, okay, so where was I? Man, that threw a wrench in it. Okay, so I'm going to use my lettered one for the ones for this one that's been the best one out of it so far. For the ones it's been up against. Now I'm all messed up. I can't even talk right. And I'm going to use this plain glass for the King Cobra. Okay, so let's get going. I've already spent almost 4.5 minutes talking about what I'm doing here. Let's get the old Hurricane poured up here. Now, King Cobra. King Cobra. I thought I poured them about the same, didn't I? The same aggressive pour. Anyway, 3 fingers on the King Cobra. The Hurricane's almost gone. Okay, so let's get the color. Color is about identical, as you can see, both gold. Head, from what I can see of this one and this one, except for the height, the finger of head, they're both white. This one was fluffy, like this one is now. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get some aroma. Has that light to medium sweetness. A lot of these have corn syrup in them. I don't remember what this one has, if it even says it on there. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. I never remember. It just doesn't. And this one doesn't have anything on it. So it's just a guessing game. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm getting the alcohol on this aroma a little bit more, of course, because it's like 2% more than this one. This one has a little bit more of a malty aroma. This one has a little malty aroma, but yet the alcohol is showing through. So that's a little bit of the difference. I don't know how this is going to work out. So a lot of times, if it doesn't have for me, if it doesn't have as much alcohol, you get more flavor to it, because the alcohol sometimes gets a little overpowering on top of the flavors for me. So well, let's let that head keep on dying down. Let's go ahead and let's jump in with the old Hurricane. Getting a good medium sweetness there. Alcohol showing through a little bit on the taste. It's light bodied for the most part. You get a little barley malt in there. A little bit of a bitterness on the back end, like a little bread crust, you know. Okay. Let's try the old King Cobra. It's been a while, I think. Light to medium sweetness. Getting the barley malt, getting a little bit of the sweetness. Could be corn, corn syrup additive that sometimes they use. Getting good flavor. You don't get the alcohol, obviously, because it's only 8 or 6%. Not as much bitterness on the back end as the Hurricane. Could be more breadiness. You take out the bread crust bitterness. This one with the lower alcohol, getting more flavors, less bitterness. This is smoother than the Hurricane, so it's got that going for it. This has, I mean, considering the higher alcohol, Hurricane's got still a pretty decent, crisp, refreshing type quality to it. But I think on this, I think King Cobra is going to be the winner. It's just it's a little bit more flavorful, less potent alcohol aftertaste. Did I say more? Just a little bit more flavor. Less bitterness on the back end. It's refreshing, crisp, clean, drinkable beer, and so I think that I think King Cobra's got it here, and he called it. He said that in his opinion that King Cobra is better than Hurricane. I think he's right. I think he's right here. Now, if the Hurricane was 6% versus this 6%, I have no doubt that it's going to be a whole different situation. The alcohol for me is a big factor in these verses. But unfortunately, a lot of these malt liquors are different. They're different ABV levels, you know. So what do you do? So I just go by what you guys tell me to go up against. If I can find them, that's always going to be a question of whether I can find stuff or not. These are decently easy. These type of beers are decently easy to find, so I can do these. Excuse me. I think I have one other request to do, and then I have one that I'm going to do my own idea so far. Unless someone else brings it up, I'm going to try this versus sometime. When to look for these verses videos will be on Fridays or over the weekend, because sometimes this being this high of ABVs, I don't want it to make me sick over the weekend, or go to work the next day with some kind of headache or something. So you won't see these usually during the week. So just letting you guys know. So there you go. Okay, Haas 307. Thanks for the suggestion. These are both good beers, but I have to agree with Haas on this. The King Cobra for me is the better one, even though the Hurricane has been one of my favorites and it's more sentimental for me. It just didn't beat the King Cobra. Okay, so there you go. All right, well, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye.